I am Lady T, in for Citizen T, reality first. In Game of Thrones, power without structure burns hot and dies fast. The winners aren't the loudest banners or the biggest dragons, they're the houses that build durable claims. Oaths, contracts, supply lines, and alliances that outlast a season. That's our lesson. In real life, the only wealth that survives the cycle is the wealth that's protected, documented, and maintained when the weather turns. Winter always comes. The question is whether your plans hold when it does. Here's the core financial principle. Claims beat moments. A claim is anything you can defend. Your savings rate, your equity stake, your skill that commands a premium, your system for holding what you earn. Moments are windfalls, hype, and headlines. Moments pass, claims compound. Think of the Iron Bank. They don't bet on speeches, they bet on enforceable promises. When the realm shifts, they still get paid because their claims are anchored in rules and records. Translate that to your life. If income is your battle, your claim is the treaty that keeps what you win. No treaty, no peace, no compounding. Now the constraints, honestly. Time is short, risk is real, unfairness is baked into the map, and uncertainty doesn't ask permission. You'll face seasons where your income dips, markets fall, and the rules change mid-campaign. You'll watch others make a killing with lucky timing or inside access, and it will feel like your discipline is the fool in the court. You'll be told to optimize everything as if you command dragons and never miss a step. You don't. None of us do. And while broader structural upgrades crawl forward, you still have rent due, people to protect, and a future to fund. So what can Game of Thrones teach us about OBP, money, and agency while we wait on the realm to improve? First, how strategy beats heroics. Starks, Lannisters, Tyrells, each survives or fails based on their ability to provision and plan beyond one battle. That's your budget and your buffer. It's not romantic, but it keeps your banner flying. A 3-part practice works: keep a cash reserve, keep contributions automatic, and keep your spending predictable enough that surprises don't sack your capital. You're building a house, not staging a duel. Second, oaths and ledgers outlast swords. The Iron Bank, trade pacts, marriage contracts, these mechanisms create enforceable claims. In your world, that's written agreements at work, beneficiary designations, contribution schedules, and understanding exactly what you're owed and when. If you ever get the chance at upside, profit share, equity, a bonus structure, get it in writing, know the vesting schedule, and learn the conditions that could claw it back. A promise is wind, a contract is a wall. Third, supply wins wars. Ravens, grain stores, and Winterfell's crypts. Logistics decide survival. Your logistics are simple, a system you can run on your worst day. If your plan is too clever for your tired self to execute, you've built a siege engine you can't push. Make it lighter. Automate what you can. Reduce the number of decisions you must make under stress. When winter hits, heavy plans break. Let's talk about OBP in this world. When people share in what they help build, the whole realm stabilizes. But until the rules catch up, your personal treasury still hinges on how you behave inside today's terrain. Don't wait for a perfect charter from the capital. Prepare so that when that charter arrives, you're ready to accept, hold, and defend a stake. What does readiness look like, practically and quietly? Read the map, know your cash flow like a maester knows the archives. What comes in, what leaks out, and what must be defended at all costs. Name the fixed essentials, trim the rest. It's not austerity, it's logistics. Shield your margin, cash buffer, savings rate, available credit you don't use is your castle wall. It lets you say no to bad deals, bad bosses, and bad timing. Without a margin, you negotiate from the mud. With it, you negotiate from stone. Stack durable skills. Sir Davos didn't have pedigree, but he had usefulness. Skills that move with you, operations, negotiation, data literacy, process improvement, raise your bargaining power across houses. When a gate closes, portable skills open another. Now, constraints again, because they don't vanish when you plan well. Maybe you're late to the game, maybe debt eats half your map, maybe your industry is the Riverlands, always somebody else's battlefield. That's real. But agency still returns the moment you shrink decisions to what you actually control. The next contribution, the next skill rep, the next conversation about terms before you accept the job. This is where people trip. They think scale is everything. If I can't save a lot, why save it all? Ask the Night's Watch how they built the wall, one block at a time in bad weather. You win with repetition, not spectacle. Small, automatic, and boring is undefeated across cycles. As for the storyline everyone remembers, dragons, here's the hard translation. Windfalls are dragons. Impressive, unpredictable, and expensive to control. If one lands in your yard, assign it a job before it sets your village on fire. Pay down the high-interest siege engines. Fund the buffer. Add to the simple portfolio you already understand. Dragons should accelerate what already works, not replace a plan you never built. And politics, someone will ask, what about the throne? You don't control who sits on it, not today. But you control whether your life depends on their mercy. Build as if the court will forget your name. Act as if enforcement matters more than promises, because it does. Where OBP weaves through all of this is simple. When the realm finally codifies broader participation, the people who benefit most will be those who already did 3 things: protected their margin, practiced contribution, and learned how to read a term sheet. Structural change doesn't equalize, it amplifies. If you're prepared, it multiplies your groundwork. If you're not, it multiplies your exposure. So here's your next move, stripped of drama. Pick the system you can run on a bad day. Document the promises that matter. Show up with skills that travel. That's it. 3 lines. No banners needed. If this gave you clarity, like and subscribe, not because we're chasing numbers, but because it signals the algorithm that there's still demand for honest, usable guidance. Winter always comes. Build as if you intend to outlast it. When the gates open, you'll be ready to step through without flinching. We are Citizen T Forge the future. OBP is the way.